Hey there, YouTube flock. This is Siegs, and today it is time to end this war. この戦争を終わらせに来た. We're here to talk about Shanks today. Surprise. So I realized I had my reverb pedal on the entire time and I had to refilm this entire part of the video. Yay! So I came across, as one does, on Ben Nightingale TCG's list of Shanks. He was playing Shanks for a bit and everybody's getting excited about his list. Here it is. I'll put it on screen. This is the list. Okay, so this is the base list we were working with. I have made some changes myself, but this was very exciting for me because it gave me the opportunity to once again put on the mantle of Shanks. And this isn't the leader, but it's like the thing from the Kuji, Ichiban Kuji. My Shanks deck is actually downstairs. But to play Shanks again, because if you may or may not know, I was an avid Shanks player when Shanks released in OP09 and played Shanks for quite a bit until the release of Emu basically ruined everybody's chance of playing control decks like this ever again. Except for Lucy, because Lucy has his own rules and doesn't care about things like that. So this is the deck list I ended up using for the majority of this video. And these are this is the list I ended up with after some testing. These are the things I realized kind of work, the things that kind of don't work. I kind of shaved a little bit off, but we can go over the deck a little bit together. Please keep in mind, this isn't like a huge guide thing. I'm not gonna teach you how to win your tournaments with Shanks or anything like that. We were just cooking with Shanks for a little bit. I'm just gonna tell you my experience with it, what cards I liked, what cards I don't, and what they do, and why I had them in the list. So first, Shanks. Of course, as you know, the leader effect, you can minus 1,000 power when your opponent attacks. We have Uta here. Uta can search all of your red hair cards, which is most of the important cards, except for Roger, Zoro, and Law here. Everything else except for Uta, and I guess the event and this. But most of your key cards can be searched by this, except for Law. And you kind of always do want Law, so I usually try to mulligan to make sure I have Law. Or maybe a way to try to find Law, using this Lucky Roo to discard something and maybe draw more, because this Law on curve, and you want to go second, by the way, this Law on curve is so very vital. It just allows you to do so many more things. Yeah, so Uta. A Sabo Luffy, it's a 2k counter, but you can of course minus something by 3k if you put a Dawn in your leader and then bottom deck this. So it's a little bit more of a Dawn investment than something like Building Snake was. But Building Snake was a brick, where this is a 2k counter. So, you got to balance it out somehow. Then we have Hongo. So Hongo, also a searchable 2k counter, but you can minus something by 2k. You basically never ever actually use this, but it can come in clutch for certain situations if you really need to minus something by 2 and bottom deck it, or trash it with Beckman, for example. Then we have the 4k brick blocker Shanks. This is a brick, but it allows you to cycle through other bricks. So it's kind of in essence a way to get counter out of your counterless cards. And the stat line is just really good at being a 4-cost 6k. So you can just trash any event, you can trash any card to minus something by 2k. So it's like a pseudo ace leader effect, which is really, really good to have in a card effect like this. And we also have Lucky Roo. This is the one that came out in PRBO2. This is the one where you trash a 6,000 power or more character from your hand to draw 2 cards. So kind of another way to cycle through bricks, and one of the only ways to draw cards. Actually, I think it is the only way to draw cards with this deck, where red has, the weakness of not really being able to draw cards. So this is kind of very welcome. You maybe wonder why we're not playing the other Lucky Roo when we have that stupid damn dog and Cavendish in this meta, but usually it's because those two decks where you would really want to have Lucky Roo to be able to KO that card has a way to kind of get around that Lucky Roo. Whether or not they have it is a different story, but because more often than not they do have it, usually it's kind of just a waste of a turn to just play this card out. So the old Lucky Roo, if you're playing as Enel to get rid of the dog, they have a card that lets you rest and lock a card that's 5,000 power. So there goes that Lucky Roo. And if you're playing against Lucy, if they have the Leo card, then that also kind of makes that Lucky Roo obsolete. You could either gamble with that Lucky Roo or get a surefire effect off with these two. Where this one, Enel can't rest this immediately. He would have to minus it and then rest it and then lock it. And then even then you can still use the effect to trash a brick or trash anything to get to 2k counter basically. So both of these I felt were just kind of better overall, and I put them there because of that. Then we have Yasopp at 5 costs, kind of the only 5 costs. So in case you're going first, this is just something you can play on curve. Not a very good card in my opinion, but let your leader +1, and you can minus your opponent's something by 1 if you put Dawn on this. It can be important to kind of hit the 7k opponent's characters if you're playing like Beckman, for example. But you also don't really have Dawn to put on this to use it with Beckman if you're playing on curve going second, or sorry, on curve going first. So that's also something to keep in mind. But to Yasopp, you could maybe change this if you wanted to. One of the best cards in this deck, Trafalgar Law, has 1k counter, 6 cost 7k. Once per turn, if it would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you can just minus it by 2k power. So it stays on the board, which is very important. And on attack, minuses one of your opponent's characters by 2000 power. Crazy card. So this is very good to combo with things like Beckman. Really good to combo with things like KO Shanks, where you can KO a 12k character if your opponent has one. For example, their Newgate, which a lot of Newgates are running around recently, like in Nami, for example. So this is just very good. Or just even attacking into your opponent's characters, minusing something by 2k, as we saw with Emu and the horse guy, Nasajudo. This is very good effect, just minusing something by 2k. Then we have the Uta blocker. This came in the start deck, the Shanks start deck, alongside of this Shanks. We've seen this in Ace many times, where it's a 2k counter that can become a 2 cost 4k blocker if you have one of these giant bodies on board, which in this deck you definitely will. So very, very good card to have. The new Zoro, this makes your leader 7k, while also having the ability to get character rush and attacking into characters the turn it's played. You have 2 cards in this deck that make your leader 7k, and you also can make you can minus something by 1 to become an 8k leader for a turn if you want to, making these cards very good for this defensive Shanks leader, and also offensive because you can character rush. Beckman, you can still remove things or like trash them that have KO effects that you really don't want to go off. For example, the 7 cost Robin card in Nami, or any of like the KO effect blockers like Marco or Kikunojo. Just a lot of Nami's things you can bottom deck. Also, of course, good against the Lucy deck if you can just bottom deck a Cavendish, or if they have Leo. So Krieg on play allows you to add 3 Rested Dawn to one of your opponent's characters, and then as an activate main on the turn it's played, can minus all characters by 1000 per Dawn that is attached to them. So this is very good as like a counter attack if your opponent happened to attack you with all these little characters and they put Dawn on them to try to reach that 7k. This is a very good counter attack to that. So say you raised your leader to 7k, you're playing like Boa Hancock, for example, or something like that, and they attack with all their little characters, but they put Dawn on them. You play this next turn, they're all minused now, they're all like 3k, and then you just wipe the board. You just wipe the board. This was another tech you could use against Enel, because of course Enel's leader effect puts Arrested Dawn onto their characters. If they happen to put it on one of their 6 cost Enels to maybe take out one of these giant bodies you have, you can counter that with this as well, because that Enel will be minus like 5 or 6k, depending on how many Dawn are available to be attached and how many Dawn are attached already. But a lot of Enel players, in my experience, when I was playing against them, kind of knew that this was the tech, and they'd still attach Dawn onto like little guys and then just swing 7 into my 7 leader anyway, just to like force the leader effect or counter off. So how effective this actually is, still yet to be determined. I think it was like a fun new tech when people were first playing it, but I think it's kind of been like figured out now, if that makes sense. So whether or not I would want to run 3 of these still, I'm not sure. I probably would have cut one of these and put like a third KO Shanks, because I feel KO Shanks is one of your best cards. Then we have this 9 cost Shanks that came in the starter deck. This allows you to play it for 6 if your opponent has an 8000 base power character or more, which every main deck right now kind of does. And Lucy plays Sabo, Enel of course plays the Enels, and then Nami plays things like the Robin or Newgate. So it allows you to play this down pretty consistently for low cost, and you can of course play Uta alongside of this to be extra defensive on the turns that you need it. Then we have KO Shanks. This thing, getting rid of the 9k Sabos are very good. If you use it alongside Law, you can KO, as I mentioned before, the Newgates, which is also very good against a lot of just random decks too. Just very good to get rid of certain bodies. and then the turns that are the games that it's not, you can also, of course, use this Shanks. So this Shanks, I really like this Shanks card, but the opportunities to use it are very few and far between, because often you're trying to really just grapple with the board state by trying to control it, either by just KOing something straight up, or like trashing something, or even just pumping your leader up to just be more defensive, to kind of take on or to fight against a lot of these leaders who are very can provide a lot of pressure to you. So I haven't really found myself using this Shanks all too often, and almost every time I saw this Shanks, I kind of wished it was this Shanks. So you can maybe, you know, put another one into this, maybe from here or here, I don't know. But yeah, even though the Shanks is great in like decks like Roger, I feel like it's just a little bit too slow to play in the actual Shanks deck, because usually just playing a 12k like rush character that minuses things by 1,000 on 10 Dawn just kind of isn't enough against a lot of these like really powerhouse decks that exist now. But removing their board is always strong. But that's just my experience. Then, of course, every red deck just plays Roger, because this is how you close out a lot of games, especially if you put down a lot of your own blockers, because you have a lot of them. And then this Distorted Future is just another way to minus something by 3k in order to, for example, trash it with Beckman, or even just attack into it with something like Krieg or something like that. So this deck can be very defensive. It can be very offensive, and it can also be very controlling. So there's like a lot of ways you can play this deck, but the issue with this deck, and I guess also Roger, is just consistency issues. If you can't find what you need on curve, this deck feels very, very bad. If you can find what you need on curve, this deck can feel okay. It's not a meta deck by any means. It can compete with the top, but I mean, just like, you're probably not winning any tournaments with this. This is just like a fun deck that you bring to like your locals or something like that, just to party with the boys, you know what I'm saying? So overall, don't expect anything too crazy with this deck, but I definitely had a lot of fun bringing Shanks back out to play and cook with. So we're going to play some games now against the top meta decks. I made sure I had things like, I had an Enel matchup, I had a Lucy matchup, I had a green-red Luffy matchup. I don't remember if there's a Nami matchup, but hopefully there is, just to see how it can compete with some of these top meta decks. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get into those games. Rojak, chose go second, so we're going first. We do have the Uta, so we'll keep it. Keep it. Uta. Yeah, KO Shanks is good. KO Shanks is good here, so is this Shanks, actually. We do not have anything to play on 5, though. It's kind of sucks. Or 3 and 5. We have nothing. Kamasuri. Oh, we have this Shanks. Good for us. So that means we can swing. And we can swing Uta as well. We can swing the Uta. Pew pew. Pew pew to your life, sir. Oh, we take some both. Alright, some good early pressure. Some not bad early pressure. Actually, I probably should have actually used leader effect there. It would have been kind of funny. It would have been kind of funny. We could have actually saved it, I think. I would have laughed. You guys probably also would have laughed. It would have been a good time for all of us. Should I put this down? I don't know, actually. Actually, yes. Let's put this here. And we can drop a Shanks. Oh, now he wants to defend. I sees. I sees. Understandable, sir. Scopa Gebum. Yeah, he's gonna be at 10 next turn, isn't he? He's gonna be 10 next turn, isn't he? Actually, no, he's gonna be 9. Kamusari. He threw away Kamusari. Interesting. Interesting choice. For this one, I think we will do that and block it. And then this one we can go ahead and give him 1. Thanks for making my countering easy for me. I appreciate that. Oh, it should have been 5. It should have been 7, I think, or whatever. Okay, and then we can drop down this guy. And then we can start KOing all the shit. Oh, he is 10 down now, but he has to put 1 on leader, so he can only drop. He can drop his big Roger. Yeah, that's the one. Which means he's probably gonna KO this now. Yeah, but what we can do is we can make it a little bit hard for him to do that. Because we can easily just throw away one card here. Yeah. And then you can put 10 into that, and then you can have it. Then you can have it. Oh, we're still only at 9 Dawn? Shit, dude. Well, we can drop this guy down. And then what we can do is we can swing into this. Oh, but then we can put a Nuta down, actually, which is really good. So we'll do that, and then we'll swing into this guy. And let's see if he wants to give us any of his resources. He decides he does not want to do that, actually, which is a good choice. And then we can swing into that as well. Nice. So now he only has this, and whatever he plays next, and we're going to take out whatever he plays next with this. And we're going to block that. So, and we have enough counter. Okay, so he puts his own Uta down. Probably another Roger then. And a Bond Clay? Interesting. Interesting choice. Interesting choice. No blocker. Put that down. Yeah. And you can swing into that and then we'll block that. We could also do... But he has his own blocker. It's actually tricky, isn't it? We can just do this. And then... let me think here. Yeah, we can actually start to pressure his life a little bit. Because he only has 2 of them. And he's only 7,000 now. I say only, but... That's still quite a bit of life, isn't it? He takes it, okay. But now he has a blocker. I guess we should have took it more life earlier. Let's see how greedy he gets. Okay, he doesn't get that greedy. Okay, we'll let him have that then. He doesn't get that greedy. He puts his own Shanks down. It's kind of bad for us, isn't it? Kind of bad for us, isn't it? Yeah, he wants to swing with this first. Otherwise, we could maybe just stop it. So that's 9, 12 and a 9. Yeah, we can't stop that either, actually. Kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. Yeah, that's what we get for countering too early there. So we'll do this, and then we'll do that, drop that, and get some more cards out. Swing into that. Okay, he defends that. Then we can just end there, I think. Let's see what he does. You just have the other Shanks, okay. That's interesting. We'll just use this. Okay, can we get rid of... We can get rid of the Uta, which is important, I think. So we can do that to get rid of that. And then we can swing 5 here, I guess. And then we could swing 12 and then 12. Which would be 10-10, right? Let's see if he got it. Oh, he has another Komusari. Komusari. And... Brook first, so we're going second. We don't have Law, and I kind of really want Law. I always want Law. There he is. So now we'll try to find a 4 cost with this. That's fine. Alright, do we find? We do not. Then we'll grab This one? We need some 2Ks. We don't have any counter, do we? Yeah, we'll get a 2K here. We'll grab 2K. But we'll probably take this hit because we just want to get some... We want to get a 4 cost, please. We couldn't find one. Take. Not a 4 cost. Not a 4 cost. Bruh. Bruh. There's a 4 cost. But you're too late, champion. I guess we're just swinging Utas, huh? Just swinging Utas. And then next turn we can put Law down, which I guess is fine. We can get rid of Yasop. I don't need Yasop here. We'll need this. Especially in the last turn when he wants to do all his kamikaze mission on us. Trash 3 cards. Are you attacking my Uda? What are you doing here? Yeah, that's... Yeah, you can have my... What? Okay. Yeah. You can have that. Okay. And then we can swing it in. And we'll put our law down. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Alright, he's got his big dude. So, what we can do here is, if we minus it by 2 would be 7. Do we really want to get rid of this? How worth it is it for us to get rid of this? This gets a 7 back, so this gets the Luffy back. Is it really worth it? I feel like he can't attack with this, so I think it's actually fine for us to just do this. And then go 7. 7, 8. I don't think he can rest this. He can block this, though. He may trash this card. Oh, never mind. So this would have prevented me from removing it anyway. So never mind. I can't even use a Beckman play here. So this was definitely the better play because we can't even use Beckman. That makes sense. Okay. He's getting close to the end of his rope here. So let's see. That means we can't use KO Shanks here, but we can use big old Shanks here. We can use big old Shanks. So he's swinging 9? What's going on here? You're going to put something on this? Then we'll use card action and put a 2K. Does he want to swing with the other one? Because then we'll just clear his board out. He does want to swing with it, so we'll give 2-1 here, I guess. Because I'm obviously not going to just let him take it. No! And you only have 4 hand cards? Bruh. But I think, yeah, you have blocker though, which is kind of bad for us, but... Okay, so we'll do that. And we'll do this. Unfortunately, I think he can just block one though. It kind of sucks, but... What was that? What did he just do? And then you just block that one. He didn't block it? Oh, I guess he must have another Nami. I was going to say he must have another Nami. He didn't block this. I think he may have messed that up. Because this can block, right? Yeah. So I think he just kind of fucked that up. Alright. Well, 1 second. I think I always want to go second still. We do have this. We don't have... Oh, that's actually not bad, though. I'll keep it. I kind of wish we had the law, though. Because I remember, like, when we first watched Wano Kuni, and then it did show the... Oh, shit, which is better here? Actually, let's get this one. It showed... it did show Moria, and people were like, wait, is that, like, that Moria? And it was! Who would have thought? Isn't that weird, guys? Well, let's see what Iroh has to say.
What are you doing?
I'm mugging you!
With that stance?
Man, that guy has no idea.
What are you talking about? Just give me your money, old man!
With a poor stance, you are unbalanced and you can be easily knocked over.
Guy has no fucking idea. Let's just take it. Maybe we'll find a law. We found no laws. I think we have to really find a law though, so let's do this. I think we will toss this actually. I just really want to find a law. We did not find a law. Man, we can never find law. It's actually so annoying. So I was climbing the ranked ladder, play Moria, and someone tried to say I was playing Thriller Slop, but it's Thriller Bark Leader. Yeah, it's Thriller Bark Leader with Thriller Slop, bro. I think people just hate the triggers that it does. And I realized, because I was playing different versions of Nami with Thriller Bark and without it, I realized that like Thriller Bark is just so needed. Like Perona is just so necessary. Okay, this is our last chance to find a fucking law. Man, we just can't find him, eh? Just have half our deck in our hand. Yeah, we just couldn't do it, I guess. Just couldn't do it, huh? Alright, alright. Alright. Let's do... What do we get rid of here? Let's get rid of one of these. And then you can just block both of these anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't think we can beat this deck, but we'll see. I understand the Thriller hate, but I was playing the intended deck. Yeah, well. If you're winning, people will always find something to complain about. I had a guy literally tell me to end my own life by playing Shirahoshi. He typed in the KOIS into chat and said my deck was cringe. I was playing Shirahoshi, the mermaid who can't attack. Oh man, it's kind of funny. I laughed. I gave a little chuckle. I gave a little chuckle. Alright, so now we got law. Now that we can't use it, that's pretty cool. We can't minus this. We'll just get rid of this guy, I guess. I won't attack into this. Though it doesn't matter because he can just remove that. I guess we should have just played Ace Double Luffy here. We could maybe remove the Sanji afterwards. That might have been a little bit silly. Kind of a waste of Dawn, perhaps. I love the haters. It's just kind of funny. It's like, bro, it's Shirahoshi. What are you talking about? Man, how many tournaments has Shirahoshi topped, bro? I guess, yeah, actually, no. To be fair, there was a flagship when it was Shirahoshi. I want to see this deck list, actually. See how different it is from mine. Oh, they're only playing one Borsalino. That means I can actually play this. What are they playing that's different then? Oh, they're playing the You're Not My Type. Oh, they're playing one of the double attack Luffys. Okay. Okay, maybe I can play this one, because I actually also don't really like 4 Borsalinos in the deck. I always just trash it, because you have the 3-cost Shirahoshi that lets you recover. Maybe I'll try out this version and see. Oh, they have 3 Hodis as well. Actually, Hodi might be good, but I don't absolutely hate losing to a non-attacking leader, so I understand. Yeah, I mean, bro, Shirahoshi, come on. All right, I think we're at a lot of Dawn from next turn though, right? So I think we can just start KOing stuff. Oh wait, we don't have KO Shanks. What am I talking about? Man, that's so cringe. It's so cringe that we don't have a KO Shanks. There's 3 in my deck, I swear to you. Yeah, we can't use this guy at all. We can maybe use Krieg here. Let's see if he puts Dawn on his stuff. If he puts Dawn on his stuff, we can use Krieg. Okay, he put Dawn on Sanji. We can use Krieg. We can use Krieg here. Don Krieg. Okay. Here comes the Krieg boys. Oh, wait. He didn't have enough rested Dawn. That's a bit cringe. So this is -3. Which means it's 4. So we'll go 9 to 4. No, we should go 10 to 4. And he has to get rid of 1, 2. I think he has to get rid of all of them to clear this. Unless he has the event card. That one event card. Charleston. Because then he could counter 4 and then 2. Yeah, he could do it with Charleston, I think. If he had Charleston. Krieg. But I don't think he can defend the whole thing, though. So we'll see how much he's willing to give me. Yeah, he just gives it up. That's fine. Don't give it up, Nami. Don't give it up, Zoro. Man, there's a KO Shanks. Good. But now that he saw it, he could probably also just go ahead and drop the non-KOable thingy. We still haven't taken a single one of his lives, though, which kind of sucks. But we're also establishing quite the board. Okay, he's got this. So we can get rid of the Zoro here, unless he plays that one card. So we can just kind of keep doing this. Oh yeah, he gets character rush. And then you can go for that. And then he can have 2. Could we defend life if he goes for my life? I think it's more important for us to have a board, though. Let me think. Actually, no, I'll let him just have this, I think. He can have my Krieg. And I think do we just want to get rid of this? But he doesn't have any active Dawn. So, yeah, I guess we'll just... So, because he has no active Dawn, couldn't I just, like, play this Shanks here? And just KO his board? I think I could, right? There's nothing he can do to stop me. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. And then just end turn. In the turn, we have the Shanks. And then if he just starts turtling up, we'll just use the KO Shanks to clear this. Or we can use this Shanks to, like, just tank up. We have a few options. Yeah, there's a lot of different options in the middle currently, to be honest. Where's he going? He's going here. No, that's fine. You can do that. Do you play the Robin or something? No. I'll take this. This is fine, I think. And I think we can just kill. Just end turn. We could have maybe attacked with this, actually. I don't know why we didn't attack with this. That was a bit silly. That was a bit silly. That was a bit of a silly Siegs moment. Now we need to put some blockers up, I think. It's going to become blocker time. If he drops another big body like Zoro here, then I think we establish this guy with this guy. Okay, he puts this down. So I'm guessing he's going to put like the double attack. Wait, okay, interesting. Interesting. We can actually just remove one of these then with, what's his name? Okay, we can do that and just give him 2 here. What's in our best interest, though? What is in our best interest? I think we should put some blockers down for now, to be honest. Let's do this. I don't think I'll have a chance to play the big guy. So let's do this. And remove this. Actually, remove this. I don't think we'll need 2 of those guys. Yeah, we have another one anyway. It doesn't matter. And then we can do swing. We'll swang. Okay, and then we can just do this, I think. Which we probably should have did in the first place, but I think he just can stop that one. I think he can just stop it regardless. But if he does, then that means he's forced to take another one, right? Yeah. Well, he gives me a counter here. Interesting. Interesting move. Do that. And this allows us to use our counter more efficiently, which is good, which means our 8 hand cards will have some use. Okay. And then if he drops something big, we can just do this, I think. And then we have some defense here. If he puts these sideways, then we can have our way with them. Lol. He might just do like another, okay, we can do this and give him 1. I'm curious what I'm gonna do here. I would imagine probably another Zoro if he's doing that. Yeah. Which means we can just KO the Zoro. And then attack his board. But we do have to be careful though. So let's see here, because we are just going to do... We are just going to kill the Zoro here. As we build up a massive board state. Okay, and then we can just... Oh, we could also do this, actually. Oh, we don't have another blocker, though. That would have been better, probably. Yeah, we could do that, and we can KO this. That might be better. Is it, though? No, I think it's better for us to just KO this thing. And we could attack into this, but he blocks it for free, so that's fine. We'll just keep both blockers up. So he still only has this. He could use a Nami to rest our stuff, though. We'll do this and counter 1. Drops a Gerp. Pulls a Nami. Now we can rest our stuff. Let's see if he uses Electrical Luna on us, which he might do. In which case, we'll probably have to use our own Zoro here to stop all this nonsense. Yeah, that's exactly what he wants to do. So we'll, that means we're probably going to end up playing the Zoro. So we'll trash this and give this. Yeah, and then you can use his electrical here. And then... Wait, could we just win the game? No, he gets 5 down active, never mind. Forgot about that very crucial point where he just gets 5 down active for no reason. So let's do this. And then I guess we could swing into this. And then we can start swinging into his board here. We'll keep 1 down active. And then I guess this will be his last turn. Does he have anything with Rush? Does he play anything with Rush? I'm actually not sure. Okay, end turn. So we have at least two. We have basic 4,000 counter, but he has no attackers. He has nothing to attack with. Okay, he just gives up. Yeah, he had another Zoro, which he could have played, but I think it wouldn't have been enough. Wait a second. This is perfect, so we'll keep this. Yeah, maybe just less tilted today. I'm not sure. He probably has. Yeah, whatever. We'll still take Beckman, but he probably has the annoying guy. The annoying guy. You know the one I'm talking about. Let's draw some cards, shall we? Ooh, we have this. This is good. This gives him a free Dawn? It does give him a free Dawn. That sucks, but that's good. I'll deal with this later. Let's get a BB5. Has he got a Derrinja to put down yet? He has no Derrinja? Bro. Bruh. Oh, he's not playing the dude. The annoying guy, me, when I tell you to switch to a new deck. No, this guy, Virgo. The Virgo. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so we can drop this Shanks here then. Which is good. And then we can go... It's annoying because this guy can minus stuff, which is kind of annoying. I think we'll just go attack into this though. But this means our KO Shanks is useless because Virgo exists. Man, Virgo is such an annoying card. And you can just redirect this into here. Yeah, I think this Doffy's gonna kick my ass. We would have needed the other 10 costs to be effective here. Because as long as Virgo's on the field, we're kind of screwed, I think. Virgo. Is there any way we can get rid of this guy? Actually, not sure. I do happen to be Virgo also. You're this big Giga Chad with this giant pole. I believe you. Now I have an image. This is blue. This is you, buddy. I would not want to mess with you, I can tell you that much. You locking my dudes? What are you doing? You're locking these three? Yeah, that's fair. Man, this feels kind of bad. Okay, he did rest this, which is kind of good. So we can try to get rid of this guy now. Because we got this. So he's now 4. I don't know if he can stop all of these. So let's see. 7 into 4. 7 into 4. It's gonna be a lot of counter out of his hand if he wants to save Virgo. Virgo, Virgo. If he didn't rest these guys, man. Kamusari. Alright, damn, shit, there goes your hand, I guess. Oops, I did not want to do that. I did not want to do that. I did not want to do oops, 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 oops. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, God. Oh, no, guys. Oh, no, I just threw the game. I just threw the game. I just threw it. I threw the game, guys. That sucks. Bruh. I just threw the game so hard. Though he did give us a lot of counter. He still gave us like a Kamusari there, which is actually pretty good for us. So that tells me he has no counter in his hand. Virgo. He might be afraid to attack with Virgo now. Just kidding. I know he's fine. He has a lot of Dawn -2. Oh, he's minus. Ooh, dude, let him go. He wants to get rid of our Shanks. Yeah, you got our Shanks. Congratulations. Congratulations. But man, I fucking hate Virgo. I hate him. I hate him. Yeah, so And then we can actually block the last one. So we'll do that. That. And then we can block the last one if we need to. Which means we can get rid of Vergo and then just KO this with KO Shanks. Yes! Yes! Hangeki kuruzo. Alright. Alright. Oh, I should have KO'd this first. Oh, never mind. He still let us have it, which is fine. Yes, we got rid of fucking Vergo, guys. We got rid of him. Fuck that guy. Oh man, I hate Vergo. What do you want to play here? Oh, he's come with Sunny. He's getting rid of our board again, bro. I don't know if this is what you want to do. I'm not sure if this is the way, bro. I mean, I also have nothing to play here, unfortunately. We just play Law, I guess. We can play Law and a blocker Uta, I think. So we'll put 2 here. Actually, hold on. Yeah, we'll put 2 here. Attacking this guy. Oh, he might have fucking, what's it called, the no beam sword, which would be really fucking annoying if he did. But with 2 down active, I think that is exactly what he has. No, I went right into his plan. Oh no, God, guys, what did we do? And he has exactly enough counter. That's annoying, but we can still take this guy out, which is kind of nice. Actually, no, we can't because he just redirects the attack into his leader. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Good play. Good play. Good play, sir. Good play. Let's see what he grabs. He only has 7 Dawn though, so he can't play anything too big because he keeps minusing all his Dawn. He reveals a Viola blocker. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Good news is we can play a blocker if we need to, and we have like this unlimited counter essentially. I don't think we're losing this one. I don't think we're losing this one, guys. I'll take this. Damn. We can't get a card to play though. Oh, we have this one actually. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Then I think we'll attack into, actually we only need probably 1. Oh, so we can do this because we'll keep 1 Dawn up for the event as well. Okay, he goes into the blocker. Then we swing into this, which means our leader can also take care of this now. He has 2 Dawn up as if he has no beam. Get out of here. Get out of here, buddy. And then we can attack this little sugar. Can we just win here? Maybe. Actually, not sure. Oh, we probably can. If we 2-2 here, I think there's nothing he could do to defend it unless he has no beam here. Yeah. Damn. We also took down Flamingo. Bruh. GG. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, we'll go first. We take the first from this guy. We do have this. We don't have Law. What's our curve though? We want to remove. So we'll go like 1, 3, for 5 we can play this. 7. It's not bad, right? And then we can start dropping. Okay, we'll attempt this. This probably isn't the best. I don't know if this is a good hand to keep or not, but we'll just keep it anyway. Because I think we can drop this early, which is good. We need counters. We can use this to remove dog. So we could also use this. Can we use this? What do you guys think? Do you think we could use this? Nah. No, right? I don't know, man. Check some current standard ace rankings to do standard have West rules. Yeah, I never see DMs during stream.
Stay a while and listen.
Oh, thanks for the follow. Mate Dark Knight. Stay a while and listen. Okay, we have dog. We do have dog we have to deal with. So what we'll do is we can swing into this. And then we can drop this. He'll probably be able to rest this though, but we'll be able to use this for counter at least, and then we can remove the dog after. Let's see here. Yeah, so Ace loses to Enel, loses to Lucy. Like, that's already so bad, right? Wins against Nami, is even against Bell Luffy, wins against Blue Purple, loses to Mihawk. Okay, what's happening here? Okay, that's fine. Okay, then he can rest this. Yeah, I assume this was happening. I assumed this was happening. Yeah, so I'll do this, right? So it's gonna be 9. It's gonna be 9. We definitely want to use this to stop that. Yeah. Nine, so we'll trash. So I'll do 1, 2. Well, Ace does horribly lose to Enel and Lucy. He does well into the rest of the meta. But I mean, like, the whole meta basically is those two guys, though, isn't it? That's what was, like, concerning to me. Okay. So now that we got that out, we can start dropping these guys. But it might not be enough to get rid of this dude. I guess doing good in the Nami's fine. So we're gonna clear our board here, right? Using the Satori. Yeah, Satori here. I think no matter what, we're losing that guy. We'll trash one, get rid of this, yeah. And then I think this is swinging into this. So either way, we'll stay healthy. And we can keep dropping these, which is good. Oh, he just freezes it. Never mind. He just freezes it instead of getting rid of us. So we'll get rid of this. Yeah. And we'll take that. Yeah. So we'll play this. And then we can swing. Let's see here. 7, 7. We can go 8, 9, maybe. Definitely depends where you are at my locals, and the only Lucy player no one runs. And what? That's like the opposite of Japan. It's like all Enel and Lucy. Yeah, you got him. Yep, you got him. You got him. So this means I can play this and this to draw something out of here, maybe? That could be good too. Two, so 4, he's 6. He needs one more to actually be able to do damage. So what we'll do here, we'll do that and give that, and then we can play these after. Yep. So we'll play this. 7 here. 10 here. And then we'll drop this down. He can probably just rest this, but he'd have to use a lot of his dumb cards to do it. And he has to put the blocker Enel down, I think. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have Roger, of course. Even though Roger is in the deck, I've never been able to play Roger when I need him. It just never happened. Yep, and then he gets to rest it for free. Because he just always has the cards he needs to do this combo. Yep, that's fine. Let's see if we can find Roger here. No Roger, just Enel, or just Shanks. Man. What? 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 What do you mean? Wait, did we just beat Enel? Why? Why did we just beat Enel? What? 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 Sorry, I'm just confused. Wait, this gives you 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. Dude, you had infinite counter. What are you talking about? You probably still would have won. I don't have Roger here. Actually, maybe we still would have won. Because if you think about it, this. I know, this is still a free block. I don't know, man. I think he might still have had a chance here. I'm not really sure why he gave up. Interesting. I'm actually tempted to keep all of this. We're going second, right? Yeah, I kind of want to keep these. We got a pretty decent curve, actually. We can use the Law plus Shanks combo to get rid of their big boys, because she definitely plays this giant Luffy, yeah. That's rude. Then we'll have 8, so we can play Zoro. Roronoa. Zoro.
I love Zoro. He's my favorite Power Ranger.
So he plays Zoro. He plays his own Zoro. That's fine. So we'll do this, and we'll trash one of our Zoros. Do that, which means we can play our Shanks, and then put down here. Swing into that. Swing into that. Turn. Ooh, look at that. It's Nika Luffy. Who would have guessed? Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Shanks. But he can play with Raigo. Get rid of my Shanks, actually. Bonney does play Raigo now. Goodness is, we have another Shanks. But he has another Luffy. We don't have another Luffy or another Shanks, unfortunately. Yeah, you can take that. We have new. We can trash this. No, we didn't get it, unfortunately. So what we can do though, we can play this and then attack this and that, minus that. And we can start clearing some of that board he's got. How was that? Okay, that kind of sucks. This now 9? Okay. Let's swing here then. Oh, that's 8. Never mind. That's dumb. Okay. 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 Do. We got some big boys here. We got decent amount of counter. We have this, which can give bricks counter, which is nice. Yellow Bonney is so expensive to build. I think it actually is the most expensive deck to build right now in the game. Just gives up. Understandably so. I would give up too. Lucy. Okay, if I win this, I'm actually in a second. If I can somehow manage to win this, then we're cooking. I think I need KO Shanks here. So I have to mulligan for KO Shanks. We didn't get KO Shanks. That's kind of bad. If we can win this, then we beat all the top meta decks. Actually, no, we didn't fight Nami, but I think this would beat Nami anyway. Yeah, we just play nothing. That sucks. Kind of sucks, but we can play this into this. Get rid of that. Michibiku. Ore wa kimi tachi o michibiku. Viola. It's a lot of 2Ks. It's a lot of 2Ks. It's a lot of 2Ks down the toilet. Yeah, you're going to take it. I know you take it. You always take that first one, buddy. Okay, still no KO Shanks. We do have Roger, which I think we might need in this match, actually. We don't have Beckman, though. Beckman's also kind of important in this matchup to get rid of the Cavendish that's about to come out. Hopefully we pull into one, but I think we basically have to play this this law here. Yeah, we still just take that. I mean, if we can keep ourselves, we don't have to defend. We have Beckman, yes! We have Beckman, guys! All we have to do is pray that because on 7, he'll for sure just play Sabo, right? So I think we're cooking. I think we can get rid of this Cavendish. Like, I think we're actually doing everything we need right now. All we need to do now is find KO Shanks. But we'll have 8 Dawn next turn. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll take this. We don't have KO Shanks, though. I really need to find KO Shanks. I wonder if there's a way we can actually try to take out his Sabo as well. Maybe not. Oh, he's going for double attack here. Interesting. Okay. So this one, I think we'll just block this one. Because I think you can just get rid of this for free anyway. Because if we attack this, he just takes it for free, right? If we attack, what if we attack here? He'll become... Can we get rid of this Sabo? If we wanted to? Hold on, could we? No, we would need the event, which we don't have. That's fine, though. Okay, so what we can do then is we can attack Leader. Actually, should we minus this? No, I think it's fine. And then minus this. Takes it anyway. We just backman this. And I think we look for KO Shanks. We couldn't find KO Shanks. Kind of sucks. It's fine though. Then we can attack here too. Guess we should have attacked with this first. Yeah, he just blocks that for free now. Yeah, maybe the order of this was kind of bad. The order of this was kind of bad. My bad, fellas. I'm guessing we're just going to get this Heekend and just punched into with these guys. Is my assumption. Yeah, so I'll have to say bye to Law here. We probably didn't even need to attack with Law, to be honest. It might have been kind of bad that we did do that. Yeah, he's got Fire Fist here, so there's the Fire Fist. Yeah. He's going to swing with one of his Rebecca's. Yep. That's fine. We still didn't get KO Shanks, so that's not fine. Dude, where's our KO Shanks? Christ, where is he? Oh my god. We couldn't get it. Man. What we can do is this, though, and then we can play this. The trash, this. We got a Shanks, but it's not a KO Shanks. And then we can go into this. He does block it, so we can just go here, maybe. I think he'll just probably take that one. The good news is we do have Roger, so we can do some Roger shenanigans later if it comes to it. Which I think it will come to it because he has all these Rebecca's. Literally everything here is a blocker. Everything's a blocker here. So he only body pistoled. Okay, that's not bad for us. So he can only hit us with Sabos then. Do we win? Do we win? Do we win? Do we win? Do you have bricks? He was a 2K. He must have enough, though. He must have enough. He must have it. He must have it. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this. Yes! 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 We got all of them! Yes! Oh, man. And without KO Shanks, where the fuck was he this whole game? What the hell? And those are all the games I have for you for today. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about how to run this deck. I'm not sure if you would or not. Of course, still just a fun deck, especially if you love Shanks like I do. So please like the video if you liked it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm really just trying to get to 1,000 subs as soon as possible, just to get some passive income from these videos that I really like to make. And I don't expect things like donations or things like that, but just having passive, you know, ad income by this would really mean a lot to me. Make it more, I guess, reasonable to make these videos, because it does take some time sometimes. And yeah, with all that, I'll see you guys on the next one.